This should have never happened.
Did you see that lightning flash?
Yeah, it was huge. Thank you.
On the 6th of July 2013, passengers boarded Asiana Airlines Flight 214, a long international flight departing Incheon International Airport in Seoul. The aircraft, a Boeing 777, was scheduled to travel across the Pacific Ocean to San Francisco International Airport. On board were 307 passengers and crew, including several Chinese high school students traveling to the United States for summer programs. But after nearly 11 hours in the air, the aircraft began its final descent towards San Francisco. Inside the cabin, passengers prepared for landing, fastening seatbelts and folding tray tables as the aircraft lined up with the runway, though something had already gone wrong. During the final approach, the aircraft was descending too low and too slowly. The pilots were relying on automated flight systems to maintain the correct speed and glide path, but the plane's speed began to drop below the safe landing threshold. And by the time the pilots realized the problem, the aircraft was already dangerously close to the ground. The tail of the aircraft struck a seawall, and the aircraft slammed onto the runway and spun violently across the airfield as debris scattered across the runway and parts of the aircraft broke apart. Inside the cabin, passengers were thrown forward as the plane skidded and rotated while smoke and fire began to spread through parts of the damaged aircraft. One of the passengers was 16-year-old Ye Mengguan, a student traveling from China to attend a summer program in the United States. Investigators later determined that she had been ejected from the aircraft during the crash sequence and landed on the runway near the wreckage. Initial medical evidence indicated that she survived the crash itself, but in the chaos of the emergency response, a rescue vehicle responding to the burning aircraft accidentally struck her on the runway. And the San Francisco Medical Examiner's Office later determined that the fatal injuries occurred during that response, rather than from the initial crash. Emergency crews quickly evacuated passengers from the burning aircraft, and incredibly most of the people on board survived, though the accident still resulted in 3 fatalities and more than 180 injuries. The investigation that followed revealed a combination of pilot misjudgment, automation confusion, and inadequate training for manual landings. Most of the people on board survived that day, but every investigation like this leaves the same quiet reminder: life can change in a moment. And often, we only understand those moments after they're gone.